Hello everyone, I am Zarek's Lord Sentinel, and welcome back to Century of Economy. When we left off, the Americans had begun colonizing the castle, much to the annoyance of the Spanish. The French have suddenly put up a line of battle against the Americans, much to their annoyance. Now, on to the action. The Triumph and Début de l'Aventure are within spitting distance of the colony. The two ships will finish upgrading the colony to level 5 on their own. A wide shot of Triangle Island. The Royal Louis has loaded medicine and will trade with the Americans for spices. In the foreground, the Vermont has taken cover in a fog bank, while to the right, French ships exit and enter Voyanui Bay. At the end of their turn, the French launched the Nautilus II with Thane Heartless, captain, helmsman, and oarsman from St. Pierre on the eastern portal. With the Americans now colonizing the interior of the castle, the Spanish find their efforts blocked. Almirante Garcia Fernandez relays this new information to Victor de Alva. Cargo logistics are worked out at Kanohi Island. Several ships try and dock there while the hoist ships move cargo about. Sailing around the far side of the lagoon, the San Agustin discovers a shipwreck. Via messenger bird, Victor de Alva orders a squadron of small gunships launched. El Algeciras with captain, towing the Diablo flotilla. La Cazadora with captain, helmsman, firepot specialist, and oarsman. El San Salvador with captain, helmsman, firepot specialist, and oarsman. El Picador with captain and helmsman. Pescados de Plata with captain, helmsman, firepot specialist, and oarsman. The Bazana with captain, helmsman, cannoneer, and oarsman. Santos Romanos with captain, helmsman, cannoneer, musketeer, and oarsman, along with the captain, firepot specialist, and oarsman for El San Francisco. A wide shot of American waters. They are displeased with the formation of French ships, believing that an agreement had been reached with the French. At the castle, ships continue to upgrade the colony in its interior, and ships continue to find buried chests at the other colony. In the sub-ocean, the Whitmore discovers Pandora's box. Since the sub-ocean is separate from the main sea, only the cursed Americans may place unique treasures on the Whitmore. The Americans give themselves the Nightmare's Knot, while the cursed place an albatross. The Concordia is making full sail for Pride Rock and the rest of the capital ships gathered there. Resources and gold flow into American coffers. A cargo crate is deposited on the home island, likely to be given to another ship soon. At Voyanui, the Cheyenne removes another iceberg, but from the interior of the bay, giving her a sheltered place to anchor. Meanwhile, the Strong Arm explores the island with her hoist, taking advantage of the missing ice. At the end of their turn, the Americans launch the Julius Caesar from the trading port on Archway Island. Alone in their corner of the world, the English focus their efforts on the Hidden Cove Island, which produces metals, the second most valuable resource at this time. Departing from home waters, HMS York makes sail for the trading port on the Pyramid Island. The English are hoping to trade up and acquire spices from the cursed. The Akua Lapua loaded food from Sharktooth Island and now makes land at Kanohi, utilizing the letters of marque equipment to avoid the trading fees and exchange her food for spices. An overhead of pirate waters. The Kanohi Dragon is making her way to the border between pirate and Spanish waters. While she sails east, most other pirate vessels sail the other way, aiming to grab coins and resources from the islands the pirates control to the west. The western parts of pirate territory. Trading ports are being constructed on each resource island, and a colony is being built on the Gold Island beside Poseidon's Eye. The pirates have a passing interest in controlling the Eye, but are wary of the cursed. Sailing around the Minerals Island, the Rumjack spots an American ship. At Erebor, the cursed are surprised to see an American ship approach them. Calypsos comes to the surface and begins transferring her coins to the revenants so the cursed can gold factory them. After exploring her, the Serpent's Fang took the cacao, which will allow her to access the sub-ocean. The Fang leaves towing duties to the Fiddler's Green and prepares to take the plunge. She emerges unscathed in the sub-ocean. The various monsters will greatly benefit from the speed boost the Fang provides. Suro passes the locker as he swims for the whirlpool. The locker will keep a close eye on the island that Suro and Leviathan had visited, intending to ward away any Americans. Above the waves, Sasquatch sails around Poseidon's Eye, exploring the gigantic island. At the home island, cargo crates pile up, waiting to be distributed to the native canoes or any ship in need. The Fiddler's Green is given an extra action and tows the Banshee's Cry to the trading port on Poseidon's Eye. Given an action of her own, the Cry repairs her mast. Down the beach, the Guishan loads lumber, along with 2 of the native canoes. Back in the sub-ocean, Prydak takes advantage of the boost provided by the Serpent's Fang and zips out across the ocean, trailing the locker. With repairs complete, Slar Gubbet makes for an island near the Bone Temple. With contact made with the Americans, the Cursed feel that a true gunship was needed, and so at the end of their turn, they launch a single ship from their trading port on Poseidon's Eye, the Phantom, with linked Captain Shamshir, Skelds, Admiral of the Skelds, helmsman, and oarsman. With the Congress looming and not wanting to cause an incident, the Hercule and Possession turn about and begin to head back to the home island. Thane Heartless maneuvers the Nautilus II into position to travel through the portal. The Baochuan makes land at Kanohi Island, unloading her vast store of food. At the home island, a new stack of spices grows. The stack of food is also growing, but at a much slower pace. She takes reef damage, but the San Augustine makes contact with the shipwreck. Given an extra action to explore, she finds rum and natives, along with some silver. American ships gather near the Pyramid Island. The Swift Victory has docked and is likely trading for spices with the Cursed. The other ships are part of the Hudson Squadron, which scouted the far side of the castle. A wide shot of the American-French-Spanish border by the castle. The French have a squadron of mid-sized gunships in the area and have formed a line with them. The Americans, seeing this, have put together their own line and squadron of gunships, despite not wanting to. A surprise! The Swift Victory has indeed traded for resources, but has given the Cursed spices in exchange for minerals. At the castle, the colony is upgraded from level 2 to 3. An American representative aboard the USS Amethyst begins discussion with the captain of the Boneyard. Returning from the sub-ocean, the Lamon deposits her coins at the Archway Island, where another ship will take them to the home island. Given an explore action, the Julius Caesar loads the coins brought by the Lamon and finds a cargo crate. The Whitmore emerges from the sub-ocean, passing the Albatross along to another unlucky American ship. With extra actions aplenty, the Americans are able to upgrade the colony in the castle to level 4, making it a potential launch point for the Americans. At the end of their turn, the Americans launch the Concorde with captain, helmsman, fireshot, and oarsman. For reasons unknown, the York turns around and begins to return to English waters. Metals begin to pile up on the English home island, along with regular gold. From another angle, a keen eye will spot the 100-value coin on the English home island. Despite their relative wealth, the English are playing incredibly passively. At the end of their turn, however, the English launch! Aberdeen Baron with helmsman, HMS Interceptor with helmsman, Edinburgh Trader with helmsman, HMS Half Moon with helmsman, HMS Bath with helmsman, HMS Starbuck with helmsman, HMS Snipe with helmsman, and HMS Trepassey with helmsman. An overhead view of pirate waters. They have grown in size but continue to keep to themselves. simply acquiring gold and rarely spending it. A few pirate ships have Spanish letters of marque and seek to trade with the Spanish at Kanohi Island. The Kanohi Dragon is slowly making her way there, to act as a true deterrent should the Spanish decide to attack. At their home island, a pirate ship unloads their first cargo crate of the game. At the cursed home island, the stored crates are loaded by some of the canoes, essentially giving each canoe 4 cargo spaces. Godcloth returns to the sub-ocean and loses another segment. The Pyre has finished repairs and cruises out to meet Slarg Gubbet, and keep an eye on the other side of Bone Temple. Leviathan and Suro swim back to the Whirlpool, while the Locker and Pryadak set a course for the island to the right. Above the waves, the Phantom is given an extra action and makes a beeline for Erebor, passing the colony. Sasquatch reaches the far side of Poseidon's Eye and makes land, using an explorer to place a cursed town upgrade. And that wraps up this report. The Americans are quickly colonizing the castle and negotiating with almost every faction on the seas. The English have turned some heads with their launch, but will they continue to be passive? If you want to see what happens next, make sure you're subscribed. If you liked what you saw, hit that like button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.